Students, again I will be continuing with exercise 1.4. Remaining question are question 6 and 7. If you remember, last time I gave question 3 fill in the blanks as homework. Hopefully you have done it. Now proceeding towards question 6. In a class test, plus 3 marks are given for every correct answer and minus 2 marks are given for every incorrect answers and no marks for not attempting any question. There are two parts in the question. First part is Radhika scored 20 marks. If she has got 12 correct answers, how many questions has she attempted incorrectly? Now it is given marks for correct answer. For every correct answer, I should write for one correct answer, it is plus 3. And the number of the marks scored by Radhika, how much marks she has scored, that is plus 20. And number of correct answers she has answered, what answer she has answered correctly to what questions, that is 12. Right? Now, when you calculate the score, it is always marks for correct answer plus marks for incorrect answers. Now, which is not attempted, that we are not taking into question, but we know it is 0. So when you add this both the marks, what Radhika is scoring is equal to 20. Marks for correct answers plus marks for incorrect answers. Now you know how much she has corrected the questions. Correct answer she got. Number of correct answers she got is 12. So marks for one correct answer is plus 3. So marks for 12 correct answers will be 12 into 3. So you will write marks for 12 correct answers, that is 12 into 3, that is 36. So this portion you got that marks for correct answer, that is 36, that you know. Now 36 plus marks for incorrect answers is equal to 20. So if 36 plus marks of incorrect answer is 20, that means marks for incorrect answer will be 20 minus 36. Yes? Marks for correct answer plus mark of incorrect answer is 20. We are not taking into consideration the marks questions she has attempted or not attempted because it is 0. So marks for 12 correct answer you know, that is 36. So 36 plus marks for incorrect answer is 20. So from this I can find marks for incorrect answers. That will be, from total you have to minus 36. So 20 minus 36, that will be minus 16. So how much marks she got For incorrect answers, -6. Now the answer is not over. You have to find how many questions she has answered incorrectly. Now you know marks for one incorrect answer is -2. So you have to write marks for one incorrect answer that is -2. Right? Now -2 into some questions is equal to -6, -16. That means it is like this: -2 into incorrect questions is equal to -16. Right? So if you divide -16 by -2, you will get number of incorrect questions. So you will write number of incorrect questions that is equal to -16 by -2. Minus divided by minus, you can write it like this also, divided by -2. Minus divided by minus is always plus. 16 by 2 is 8. So final answer is number of incorrect questions is equal to 8. Again I am repeating, it is given number marks for one correct answer. It is +3. Radhika scored how many marks? 20 marks. It is also given number of correct answers is 12. Now when you calculate the score, it is marks for correct answers plus marks for incorrect answers. That is 20. The questions what she has attempted, not attempted, we are not taking into consideration because it is 0 only. Score marks is 0. So marks for one correct answer is +3. Marks for 12 correct answer will be how much? 12 into 3, that is 36. So this portion we got the answer as 36. Now 36 plus marks for incorrect answer is 20. Right? So for marks for incorrect answer you have to find. If you subtract from total this marks for correct answer, you will get marks for incorrect answers. So you got that marks for incorrect answers what she scored is -16. Now for one question it is -2. So for -16 it will be how much? So -16 divided by -2, that is 8. So final statement you have to write number of questions she attempted incorrectly is 8. Yes. Similarly, second one. Mohini scores -5 in this test, though she has got 7 correct answers. She got 7 correct answers. How many questions has she attempted incorrectly? Same way you have to solve here. As you know, marks for one correct answer, it is given +3. And how much marks Mohini has scored is -5. Right? Again, we will find, you know, again marks for correct answers plus marks for incorrect answers that is equal to -5. Now, as she has attempted, she has got 7 answers right. For one correct answer, marks is 3. We will find marks for 7 correct answers. So, this will be marks for 7 correct answers. That is 7 into 3, that is 21. So for correct answers, marks she got is as 21. So 21, this part we have got, that is 21. So plus marks for incorrect answers, that is -5. Yes, now from -5, if we subtract 21, you will get marks for incorrect answers. So marks for incorrect answers, that is -5 minus 21. If you subtract from total this part, you will get this portion, right? This is -26. This is marks of incorrect answers. This part you got. Now you have to calculate how many questions she attempted incorrectly. So marks for one incorrect question, that is how much? -2. So number of incorrect question will be -26 divided by -2. So number of incorrect questions that is equal to -26 divided by -2. Minus divided by minus is positive and 26 divided by 2 is 13. So write the final statement. Number of incorrect questions she attempted incorrectly is 13. That final statement you have to write. Understood clearly? Yes. Now, 7th question. An elevator descends. Elevator is a lift. You can call it as lift. Into a mine shaft at the rate of 6 meter per minute. If the descent starts from 10 meter above the ground level, how long will it take to reach -350 meter? Now, this is elevator is here I am showing as lift. This is starting, this is ground level. Now, mine shaft means they have to go below ground. They have to go here, reach here. Below ground means they have represented, I have explained in one of the question also in exercise 1.1. If it is below ground, it is represented by minus. That is -350 meter. Elevator is here. This is elevator. This is 10 meters above the ground. So distance from the ground to elevator is 10 meter. Now this elevator has to come here, right? So from 10 it has to come here. So you have to find how much time it takes. And it is told that the rate is given 6 meter per minute. So elevator is moving in this direction. This elevator or lift which is carrying some men, they have to come here below at minus 350 meter. So how much time it will take? So what I will do, I will find out this distance. So total distance is equal to 10 minus 350. So 10 minus 350, that is plus 350. So that is 360 meter. Right? This is the distance from here to here. If you find out, this is 360 meter. Now descending rate. The rate distance covered in 1 minute, that is decreasing. 1 minute, that is 6 meter. Now I have to find for 360 meter how much time it will take, or you can write time taken to cover, time taken in 1 minute. Okay, I will write both the ways also, you can write distance covered 1 minute in 1 minute is equal to 6. Okay, so time taken to cover 360 meter is equal to 360 by 6. This will be 60 minutes. In 1 minute it is covering 6 meter. So to cover 360 meter distance, how much it will take? So this will be 360 by 6. This is 16 minutes, and 16 minutes is nothing but 1 hour. So 1 hour, you have to write the final statement. Time taken to reach minus 350 meter is 1 hour. Okay, this completes your exercise 1.4. And now after this completion, this is the completion of your unit also, chapter 1. This is the completion of your chapter 1, integers. After this we will be going or proceeding towards chapter 2. Okay, thank you.